Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you all had a great morning. It's my honor and pleasure to introduce my colleague, Dr. Mark Kramer, the co-executive director of RAVSAK, to share a few words.
RAVSAK is more than a quarter of a century old, and we work with more than 135 schools, not only in the US and Canada, but around the world. We have a big staff and a big team and a big suite of offices and an amazing board of directors, and we believe that we have high impact on the field of day school. And the thing about which we are singularly most excited and most proud is the Moot Beit. It is a tribute to all of you in this room, to your teachers, and to your families. The tagline of RAVSAK is, "Our client is the Jewish future," and our client is here in the room with us, and our applause and thanks to all of you. There are many, many thank yous, and I've been asked to make a few of them. Let me start by thanking the 4 schools that made us feel really right at home here in West Palm Beach, not just for the Shabbaton, but for almost a year of careful and thoughtful planning. We thank you for your partnership. We thank the Donna Klein Jewish Academy, David Posnack Jewish Day School, Sheikh Hillel Community School, minus 1 point, and Yeshiva High School. We'd also now like to thank by name and ask them to stand the judges who are with us, again, not only for today, but who have been working with us and devoted great time and energy to read your extraordinary written pieces. We'd like to thank the Cardozo Division judges, Barry Kurtzbaumer, Yehudis Benemo, and Arvin Jaffe. Ginsburg Division judges, Rabbi David Englander, Rabbi Michal Loving, and Rabbi Fred Klein. Brandeis Division judges, Rabbi David Shabtai, Rabbi Cheryl Wiener, and Rabbi Eliezer Wolf. God, I need longer arms. The Kagan Division judges, Rabbi Glenn Ettman and Dr. Yechiel Rossman. And a Breyer Division judges, Amy Horowitz and Rabbi Marshall Isak. I would also like to ask all of the team advisors and chaperones to please stand. And I now invite the rest of the audience to stand up and give them a standing round of applause. The Moot Beit is not a given. What all the students in this room have in common is they could be doing something else today. They could have been doing something else throughout the year to prepare and throughout the decade in which this program has been going on. The study of sacred text is a difficult undertaking. It requires tremendous energy and thought and deep, deep thinking. For those of you who are with us here today in the competition, and for those of you who had a chance to see us via technology, you know the extraordinary outcome of that work. We want to thank you for this. The Jewish people are here today because of our multi-millennial commitment to learning. In the absence of our temple and in the years that we've spent away from our homeland, what kept us together were our words. We were a people without a land who instead lived in our books. Today, thank God, we're back in our land as a people around the world, and our books are no less important and perhaps even more so. Thank you so much on behalf of everybody for what you're doing. I'm tempted to keep talking and just keep talking because I'm sure nobody cares about who won. Oh, there were no applause. Okay. So with no further ado, I would like to ask Leslie Zafran, member of the RAVSAK Board of Directors, to please come and address you with a few words.
but I don't have the names of the winners. Sorry, we're keeping you on your best behavior until then. So first of all, I have to tell you in all transparency, I'm also immediate past president of Donna Klein Jewish Academy and a parent of, yes, and 2 children who went all through day school, and it is a pleasure to be in this room. So first of all, 29 schools coming together with teams. It's an amazing thing. And thank you to all of you for putting that time aside, as Mark said. And a few other thank yous. This doesn't happen by accident because it requires that other 4-letter word that isn't money. And, right, M-O-N-E-Y. It's not a 4-letter word, just checking. So I thank a number of people who gave us generous support to make sure we could have this undertaking for you today. Anonymous, Cass and Sheldon Gottlieb, the Maimonides Fund, Mark and Ellie Lehner, Rebecca and Howard Farber, and the Heilecker Family Foundation. These are the people who have given you the pleasure of sitting in this room. And for those of you who've been here since Thursday, and I'm sure a number of you have, where would we have been without our student programs coordinator, Yael Steiner, and our membership and events director, Robin Feldman. They kept their cool when others didn't. They made sure you were fed and housed and that all the right things happened. So many, many thanks. And finally, I just want to thank the heads of our host schools because they made sure that everything was watched over. That's Dr. Richard Cuenca of David Posnack Jewish Day School, Elena Levine of Donna Klein Jewish Academy, Dr. Ezra Levy, Sheikh Hillel Community School, and Rabbi Jonathan Kroll of Yeshiva High School. And of course, a thank you to the team's advisors and their heads of schools for making sure you all got here today. Just one final word, and then I promise the excitement will continue with what you most want to hear. When you're a RAVSAK board member, you look at the schools across the country that RAVSAK serves and you think, how can we make the most impact? Those of you under 19 sitting in this room, you are the people that we're counting on. What a joy to hear your enthusiasm, to hear your knowledge, to hear your ability to express what you feel and to see that Judaism is relevant to you. We are so proud that we have Moot Beit Din as a program to make sure you have the chance to express this, to learn this, and to tell your friends this is there, because we want Judaism to keep going from strength to strength. And I thank each of you.
Okay, so we'd like to take a moment to recognize each school and the students at each school who have spent months and months preparing for this day, and to applaud your learning and your efforts and your enthusiasm that brought you to this point. I want to bring special attention to 3 schools that participated in Moot Beit Din for the first time this year: Eula Girls High School, Merkaz High School, and Beth Shalom Synagogue. So when we call each school, we ask that the students rise in your seats, and we'll invite the advisor or advisors from your team up to receive the award and certificates to bring back to you. So Robin will now call out each team and advisors.
Abraham Joshua Heschel High School. American Hebrew Academy. Beth Shalom Synagogue. David Posnack Jewish Day School. D. Toledo High School. Donna Klein Jewish Academy. Frankel Jewish Academy. Gann Academy. Herzliya High School. Jack M. Barak Hebrew Academy. Merkaz High School. Milken Community High School. San Diego Jewish Academy. Schechter School of Long Island. Solomon Schechter School of Westchester. Sheikh Hillel Community School. Tannenbaum Chat Kimmel Center. Tarbut V'Torah. The Weber School. Yeshiva High School. And Eula Girls High School. Thank you.
Each year, we award the Ruach Award to a team that brought incredible spirit throughout the weekend. And this year, we are giving the award to a team of students who dove right into the program from day one, leading songs, taking charge in activities, and always with a smiling face, a positive and friendly attitude. So we are very pleased to give the Ruach Award to Merkaz High School. So please come up. Jacob Englander, Fletcher Gutman, Zachary Lempert, Brooke Suttleson, and their advisors, Lowell Lustig and Phyllis Spinnick-Thomas. Mazel tov, and thank you for your Ruach. Okay, and now the moment you've all been waiting for. We are now going to invite up a judge or judges from each division to announce the awards for each division. So we will begin with the Breyer division. Where's Breyer? There we go.
Okay. Good afternoon. In the Breyer Division, in second place is Beth Shalom Synagogue. And in first place in the Breyer Division, Herzliya High School.
Okay. I'd like to invite the judges from the Kagan Division to come up.
So first of all, we want to congratulate all the participants in the Kagan Division for all of the hard work that they did. And without any further ado, for our second place winners, coming all the way from the other side of the country, we'd like to congratulate the Milken Community School. And for the winners of the Kagan Division, coming all the way up from 95, David Posnock Jewish Day School.
Okay, we'd like to invite judges from the Brandeis Division, or judge from the Brandeis Division up.
Congratulations to all who participated in our division this morning, all excellent presentations. The second place winner in the Brandeis Division, the Donna Klein Jewish Academy.
Excuse me.
And the first place winners, Herzliya High School.
Okay, I'd like to now call up judges from the Bader-Ginsburg division.
First of all, yesher koach to everyone in the Bader-Ginsburg division. You all did a marvelous job. It's very hard to choose. For second place, we'd like to call up Gan Academy. And for first place in the Bader-Ginsburg division, San Diego Jewish Academy.
Okay. And last but not least, I'd like to invite the judges from the Cardozo division.
Hi. Firstly, we'd like to congratulate all of you in the Cardozo division. Exceptional, mastery of sources exemplary, so well done everybody. It is now our honor and privilege to tell you that the second place winner is Tenenbaum Chat Kimmel Center. And the winner, once again, unbelievable, is Herzliya High School.
Thank you. Mazal tov to all the winning teams. And congratulations to all of the teams that participated. You were all incredible. And with that, that concludes our Moot Beit Din program. We look forward to seeing many of you next year. Keep in touch. Nesiya Tova. And again, Mazal Tov, and thank you to everyone for being here.